YouTube?
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Hello.
Yo, it's another review video with Dion and Tony.
And it starts right now.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Dion and Tony. It's your boy, Dion.
Tony is here.
Welcome to our world where it's not a show, but it's our life.
That's right, babe.
It's not a show, but it's our life.
That's right, babe.
It's not a show. My voice is gone, pretty much.
It's pure.
I'm pushing through, but it's not a show, but it's our life.
That's right, babe.
Shout out to our DNC bangers.
What up?
We thank you guys for coming and rocking with us each and every week.
Yes.
However, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Tell a friend, bring a friend. New videos each and every Monday and Wednesday at 10 a.m.
That's right.
Unless there's a glitch in the matrix and we can't pull through.
That's right, guys. That's right. Like he said, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment in the comment section. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know if you like the video. We would love you so much for that. Now, we are here today to give our review on Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay?
Listen, this feels weird because we're back in the basement, back where it all started.
Yeah, we all started. Well,
we haven't done this in a while.
Reviews here, though.
Yeah, but we haven't done this in a while.
Okay.
Like, we haven't sat down. Usually I see us in the car, at a party, and things of that nature, so it's just weird.
Oh, definitely. So, listen. We're going to make this real quick, guys. We're not going to hold your time. We just want y'all to know a few things about what we thought about Hawaii, give you the right review, and go from there.
Yeah,
listen, it's our
opinion.
opinion.
What
we
experienced on this trip here.
Our opinion. Okay?
Don't judge us. It's our opinion.
Yes.
Okay.
So, let's get started.
All right, so I'm going to start about getting there. So, we had an early A flight. It was early as heck. We had to get to the airport at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Our flight was at 5:50. However, it was packed at the airport. People are traveling, so it was packed. Make sure you get there in 2 to 3 hours like you're supposed to, because wherever, depending on where you're traveling from, it was packed.
Yes.
So also, we flew Southwest, and we had a layover. We had a 4.5 hour flight, and then a 6.5 hour flight.
I'm sorry, guys. The oven is beeping. I'll be back, I promise. Dion, you can go ahead and finish if you want. But I gotta cook!
We'll be back. Alright, so we're back.
Sorry, guys. So sorry. The chicken is burnt, y'all. I think it's overcooked casually, but it's okay. It is definitely okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and make up some salmon cakes, maybe.
So it's not
I don't know. Anyway.
This is random conversation.
Anyway, guys, okay, so yeah, the travel was terrible.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where you have to get rest. If you don't get rest and you plan to stay up because the flight was so early, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be definitely tired because the plane, you can't really sleep that well. Going, and then if you have a layover, then you're coming up into another airport and you're waiting for your plane, and keep in mind, it could be changes in time. Changes in time varies, and it's irritating because you want to just get to your destination. We waited like an hour or two.
It was supposed to have been a 45-minute layover.
Yeah.
It was a mechanical issue. Oh, no.
It was some type of issue, which was like, okay, I'm nervous.
Like almost 2.
Me nervous. But we got there, and as soon as we got there, we had to kind of push on to stay awake because we were tired from the time change.
Yeah, so we had a 4.5 hour flight, then a 6.5 hour flight.
Yes.
What I suggest, tip number 1, save your coins and fly first class.
Save your money.
Listen, because we flew Southwest, and Southwest is, or go to one of the airlines that have assigned seating.
Yeah.
Just because we flew Southwest, because that's what we like to fly. We like to fly Southwest.
And Southwest because they have the prices, the cheaper prices, guys. But
not everybody's. But everybody's flying.
Yes.
So you know how we normally have like a middle seat that you can stretch out or spread out. No, every seat on all of our flights going and coming were gone. Like they were full flights.
So
going.
This is how we do it. I don't know if you guys do it. I don't know if y'all do it this way. This is how we do it. If it's a group of us, who's ever checked in first, we kind of let them go on. They take a couple of bags, and we put bags in different seats, right? This time, it was a little bit hard. We tried to do it for each row, for how many people we had come with us.
Yeah.
It worked out in a sense, but then it didn't work out.
It worked for the first flight, but not the second.
Right. So
like that.
think about those things. Make sure you check in, guys.
Or
I know
do
we probably
early bird
jumping.
check-in.
Yeah.
Or make sure you're like one of the first ones on the plane so you can get a comfortable seat. Because on our flight from Vegas, Tony and I were separate. We were across the aisle from each other.
We were separate?
Yeah.
We
was on opposite sides. So we were
was.
across the aisle. But, you know. But
Right.
all I'm saying is fly first class. Make yourself comfortable because it's a long flight. Especially for us coming from the East Coast. Everybody's on the West Coast. I know my voice is probably irritating y'all like crazy.
No,
but anyway, so on the West, like we were talking to people all the way down there, and they was like, "Oh, our flight was only 5 hours." We like, "Shit, ours was 12."
So get into that.
Crazy.
So get into that. 12-hour flight. We get there. It's still like what, 3 o'clock?
Yeah, it's like afternoon. We were supposed to be there like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
But it was like we would travel 12 hours, and it's just one. So it was like we had to continue to push through because
We had to push through that whole day, guys. Like, it was nothing that was going to stop us. We wanted to make sure we saw something, right? So as you can see, we had to find a restaurant where we was going to eat.
And we heard about the Tiki Bar.
And we heard about the Tiki Bar, and so we decided to try the Tiki Bar. Let's say now if we get on food, you want to jump into food? All right, let's say if we get into food, make sure you know where to go. Make sure you read the reviews. Make sure you know what you like to eat, because in Hawaii, certain things are served differently, like Dion's calamari. We didn't know what that was. That didn't look like calamari or the
like
way
the
that we
calamari that we're used to eating here.
In
the fried calamari.
Yeah, I'm
it
about to
was
say
like
in the States, but
grilled
Hawaii
or
is the state.
Yeah, it was like grilled or something.
It was like grilled.
Grilled
It was
calamari.
different.
It was
And
like,
we love to try different things, but that
But I was
there
like,
was like,
take it back, take it off. I don't want it.
Yes. I had the beef short ribs, and I forgot what was with it, but that was actually good. The only thing about me, my pet peeve is, if my food has been sitting in the window, I'm mad. I'm like, yo, bring me my food like as soon as you see it. I know you're trying to wait for the other party, but bring me my food as soon as you see it, because
separate his, period.
It's like it's not enjoyable. I don't need it hot. I just need it warm. And normally when they eat, or when, you know, everyone that travels with us, they'll be like, it's warm. And I'm like, no, this is not warm. This is like room temperature. Anyway, so when we get on the food, when we talk about the food, we're going to talk about and say that make sure you have money. Make sure you definitely have money when you go to Hawaii. It's not a all-inclusive resort. That's the doorbell, guys. I mean, you're seeing life. You're seeing how life happened right in front of your eyes. We got to go and see who this is. I'm sorry, guys.
3, 2.
So sorry, guys. Listen, I just noticed that I have a little stain here. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's a white stain that's right here. I'm like, where did it come from? But anyway, we talk about food. We talk about have your money. Have your money, guys.
Have a coin.
It's not an all-inclusive. In Hawaii, it's not an all-inclusive resort at all. So you will be spending every day. And what we found out was we want to do more of the food truck, or have more of the food truck experience versus eating at these expensive restaurants, which was not worth it because the food wasn't that great.
Listen, so speaking on that, what do you mean? When we went to each spot as a group, we were paying $300 to $400 total.
Yeah, total.
For 9 people.
Yeah.
And we like, who got all that? What we get? And the food really wasn't great. It wasn't. It was just expensive items on the menu.
Yeah.
So the food wasn't great. It was like, oh no, I don't want this.
Yeah.
Like, it was not. Most of the places, it was just mediocre.
Yeah.
Like, we went to the breakfast spot twice because we thought it was great.
So that
was
breakfast
good.
spot was called MD 24/7.
Yeah, something like that.
We'll put it here, but that place in particular was excellent. Like, everything was seasoned. They cooked the food well, and we enjoyed that spot. So we went twice.
Yeah.
Then we went to the Tiki Bar. We didn't talk about the Tiki Bar. The Tiki Bar food. No, I'm saying we didn't say the food. We just talked about the calamari and I had the beef short ribs, which I thought was good. I think a lot of people thought their food was
Okay.
decent. You know, was decent to eat. But then we moved to the MD 24/7. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but we'll make sure you get it. That was good. Then we went to this Mexican spot that y'all know I love Mexican. And we were like, yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to definitely go there. We're going to go there. We don't know how it is. We're going to go there. We went up there, and it's like a Chipotle. It's like a Chipotle style. You order your meat, whatever you want. If you want a wrap or you want a bowl.
But that food was good, though. I enjoyed mine.
I didn't enjoy
it. was OMG, right?
Oh, yeah, OMG.
Yeah.
I couldn't enjoy it because it's like when you're moving so much and you are eating and then you're drinking, you're full. You know, you're not really hungry, and we kind of was eating sometime when we really wasn't really hungry. We were just trying to feed the liquor maybe, and I got into that later that night when everyone went to sleep. That's when I started to dig in, and I was like, okay, it's decent. So just make sure you have money. We also went to the spot called Sky Fiery. I think it's called Sky Fiery. Now, y'all, listen, when I tell y'all I had this meal was like a ground beef with bacon also incorporated in it, with rice underneath, gravy, and an egg, a fried egg, and I think some onions, pickled onions. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it was magnificent.
Oh, you seen his plate.
It was delicious.
I only had one spoonful of it.
And so Mama Peaches, Dawn, they ordered bacon. You see, it was only like 2 slices, really?
Yeah.
2 slices of bacon, and then we're paying all this money. I think it was $7 for 2 slices of bacon, guys. 2 slices. A side
of bacon was $7.
Right.
And they only got 2 slices.
So it's just like, just make sure. Did we hit all the restaurants? Oh, in particular, on Ty's birthday, we could not find anywhere. Okay, first of all, let me say this. This trip was a trip for all of us, but it was a trip that Ty wanted to do for her birthday. And so we did not necessarily say, let's have plans before we go so we'll know what we're going to do. We just went. We wanted to go and see Hawaii. Back to Ty's birthday, we went out that night, and it was like what bar was it?
It's like a sports bar.
It was a sports bar. Guys, it just looked like it was delicious.
Because all the other restaurants were full,
yeah,
and couldn't hold 9 people.
Yeah. So with that, we looked at the menu. We was like, oh, I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna get that. Everybody's excited. They getting pizza. I got me a burger. The pizza.
My mom got sick from the food.
Yes, the pizza wasn't good, which I'm the only one complaining at the table is what I thought. But everybody else was kind of quiet, but then they started to confess and say, yeah, this is not good. So
and they was like, how you even mess up a pizza?
Yes.
Like we didn't like that spot at all.
So that spot, we're going to put it there. Do not go to that spot. If you want to try it, go. But we told you so. It's not good.
Be mad at us.
Then, another thing I didn't like, and y'all probably like, okay, you're doing too much, Tony. When the host or the people that bring the food, before they bring the food, they're standing next to where they're going to sit the food. And so then they grab the food and they put it down by them. And then they're like talking at each other. And I'm looking and I'm like, you're talking over my food. My food is at the window and you're not bringing it. Just bring the food. Just bring it. And they were talking over it. And I'm just like, yo, this is how COVID gets started. This is how different things get started. Because, you know, your saliva or your, particles? Your whatever particles are in the air. They're falling down. So we pretty much was eating what they were talking about. Okay? We was eating what they were talking about. So I said it to say, don't go to that restaurant. Moving on, what was the other spots? Oh, so our hotel food at the pool was delicious. It was delicious. Yeah. It was costly, but it was delicious.
That's something to write home about.
Yeah, it was delicious. Yeah. Dawn got twice the mussels. I forgot the name of the mussels. The mussels or clams?
Drunken clams? Drunken mussels?
I don't know, one of them.
Okay.
The nachos were out of this world. I never had any nachos that was good to me like that.
Like, usually we'd go to different places. Like you say, you like Mexican. So we'd go to different places and we get the nachos. The little nachos that, nope, not good. Nope, don't want it. It's nasty. It's cold. But this one, he got it twice.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I like that one.
It was delicious. Yeah. Like, and I think did we get wings from there?
No.
It was the nachos and it was
pizza.
Nachos and pizza.
Yeah. To elaborate more on the food, like the food places were okay, but we did go to McDonald's. We started on the local things.
Yes.
Like, we was like, no, because it's a franchise.
Yes.
We know how it's gonna taste. We want it to be great.
I know that
and
I
want
was
to
going to
save
be
a coin.
satisfied. Yeah, I knew that
We
I
was
was
there
going to be
for 5
satisfied.
days.
We were there for 5 days. And so with that being said, like we say, have your money. Do the fast food if there is fast food in the area. If you love like the McDonald's and the different Denny's and things like that, because you know what prices, you know what you're going to get, you know what it's going to taste like. With these expensive places, it's not worth it all the time.
Right.
So
we did the food trucks only one day.
Yes.
I would have rather done more food trucks.
More food trucks.
More experience with the food trucks.
Yeah.
But we had the glizzies.
Yeah.
And we had the empanadas. Those were good.
Yeah.
Those were really good.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind going back and doing more of the food truck things. Finding more of the food trucks. Because there was food trucks all over the island.
Yeah.
Or per se.
Yeah.
But we only experienced it that one time.
Yeah.
It's like we were trying to go for these other restaurants.
Yeah, we had no idea about and thinking, okay, this may be good. But they did have like the Cheesecake Factory and other stuff those, like, you know,
we wanted to try more things that we can't get back home.
Yeah.
But then when we started trying those, when we started trying those, it was more money and the experience wasn't that great.
Right.
So that's what we was like, okay, let's reel it back in. We got like 3 more days. Like, oh no, you know, whatever the case may be.
All right. So
speaking with the food, we also experienced the Malasadas.
The Malasadas.
Or the donuts, the pastries.
Did y'all see those? Did y'all see, you know, the whole hype behind it? How it's a line and people come and they tell them about these donuts. No disrespect to Hawaii. But there are better donuts than the Malasada. There are better donuts. Actually, I told y'all, they taste like donuts from Shoppers. You know those big donuts that you get from Shoppers? It's almost like that. It gives you that when you bite into it. We did go to the food truck that sells them, and it was much better. We enjoyed those much better because they had the cream.
And we had the filling.
They had the filling, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't record that part, but
yeah.
We showed a small clip when we was on the tour.
Yeah.
She stopped in like this parking lot.
And I was
they had a food. It was a food truck.
It was a food
truck. They
truck.
had a food truck of the Malasadas,
yeah.
not the actual store. And we had the ones with the cream filling.
So much better. So much better. It just kind of gave a balance with the breading to the cream. Yeah. And the cream was real, it was sweet and it was delicious.
Yeah.
So if you ever get those, try the cream ones as well. But like I told you, overrated. Now, let's talk about the hotel.
Period.
The hotel is
the Marriott Waikiki Beach Resort and Spa.
Bam.
So yeah, we had a great time there. It was beautiful. Like, we loved the openness of the main lobby.
The lobby, yes.
Well, you didn't like how
I didn't like how I got laid. I didn't like how I got laid, guys. I was not cheating on Dion. We were both getting laid together, okay? All right. So I didn't like it because the experience, I didn't know you had to pay for it. You know how you see
the actual laid experience is an extra fee. But the hotel actually gave us a lay or laid us.
Yeah.
But for us to be welcomed with it, it would have been an extra fee.
Y'all know how y'all see on TV, like those reality shows when they go into Hawaii, one of the hotels, and they
come
greet
out
them, give them the lay, and then give them a drink. We didn't get none of that.
That was because that's an extra fee. Yeah. It's an extra service that they do. It's not like something
I wish we would have known that, though.
Regular.
I wish we would have known that. But yeah, we got laid, and then we headed to our hotel rooms. And then
the rooms were pretty much the same. We were on one side of the hotel, and Erwin and everybody else was on the other side.
On the other side.
So they upgraded Silas and them because they were on the 29th floor, we were on the 22nd, and they had a bidet. We didn't.
They did.
Yeah, but
they did, guys. We couldn't be bougie then.
Right.
They were the bougie bitches.
Right. So, but the hotel,
they didn't use it.
We enjoyed it. Our housekeeper came in daily, like refreshed the
towels, the washcloths. It was something
nice.
I was like, we never get that.
Right.
You know,
like,
depending on the hotel.
We never get the consistency of that.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. We enjoyed that experience at the Marriott. Didn't have no problems. However, what we didn't know is the extra fees that they did the resort fees, of course.
Yes.
But then they wanted an additional $250
$200,
or something like that just for incidental. Like, we normally do that, but
If we'd known it up front, it would have been done.
But the total amount they took from us was like almost $400.
Right.
It was like $300 some odd dollars, and then they put the $200 back.
Right.
And kept the resort fees. I'm like, well, okay, you're tripping. But anyway, usually we do all inclusive. And we do all inclusive, all of our fees and things.
Yeah.
We don't do no deposits at the hotels or anything like that. So, and if we did, when we went to New York, we did it, but it was like $100. It wasn't no $375. That was a lot. That was different.
Yeah.
So you gotta have coin. Period.
Have your money. We just keep saying, have your money together. Have it just to be on the safe side. So.
And where we were, the Waikiki. I'm sorry.
No.
Where we were, the Waikiki Beach. It was right directly across the street. So we had the direct beach. I mean, you can go through the hotel and go through like one of the back entrances, and the beach was like right, literally across the street. So that was a good. It was like centrally located. So we thought that was pretty dope. We thought it was pretty cool to be right there.
Yeah. Now we found this out. We have ABC stores. I want to say more.
In the south.
Is it north or is it south?
South.
Okay, so.
Isn't it?
They're like in South Carolina, North Carolina,
South.
Virginia, and all of that.
South.
So South. I'm sorry. So they had an ABC store, but it's nothing like the ones in Hawaii. The ones in Hawaii have everything.
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 Like a mini grocery store. But
yes, like
everything.
Liquor, beer, chips, wine, chocolates, whatever you can think about.
All food, then you had clothing, then you had toiletries, then you had lotions.
They have them all over.
Everything.
They have them all over. We had one in our hotel. So
we had two in our hotel.
Yeah, we had two.
One in the front, one in the back.
So if we wanted to go and get some water, keep in mind, buy a bottle of water or a case of water because you're going to need it. It's hot in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And we drink a lot of water. Plus, we've been drinking every day. So we got to, cleanse, deliver. The ABC stores is your go-to. We can say that. That's where you would go to get everything that you missed from coming home, that you want and say, oh man, I forgot the floss. Oh man, I forgot some mouthwash, things like that.
And we wanted to stock up on our beer and alcohol so we didn't have to pay too much at the bars and clubs.
At the bars and clubs.
So we pre-game, had it in our cups, and went on our walk, or went and did what we did. But we already had some libations.
Yes. So, now if you want to go to the beach, y'all know me. Y'all know that I'm the type that like to see clear water, white sand, and Hawaii was given that somewhat. The beach that we went to, which you guys saw in the videos, was Waikiki Beach, and it kind of reminded me of Miami water. Where it's clear, but it has a little greenish tint to it a little bit, but it's clear. And it got a little stuff in it.
It gave a little step above than Miami. Though.
It did. That's why I said I'm going to give it, it kind of gave me Miami. But we enjoyed ourselves. We enjoyed ourselves at the beach, and y'all seen me take those pictures with the waves coming up. Let me tell you why I was doing that. I'm thinking about jellyfish coming over with the waves.
Put your hands
I'm
down.
thinking about the jellyfish coming over. Not saying they said there was any in the water, that somebody saw one. I'm just thinking, okay, I'm right here, I'm chilling. Them waves are coming over, and they just float. They just float on over. So I'm like, you know what I mean? It wasn't the waves, but it kind of was the waves. I was thinking the waves were going to wipe my ass out. Anyway, that was a beautiful beach, but we must say that there was a beautiful, clear blue water, and it starts with an L. He's going to put it there for you because we don't know how to say it.
I'm going to put a clip from YouTube of the beach itself.
Yes.
We didn't make it to this beach.
We tried to make it, guys, but every day it was something that we had planned, or it was just we was in the moment, and we stayed where we stayed. Like I said, we didn't have anything planned. We made sure every day that we did something, but we didn't have anything really planned.
That's just on plan.
Yeah. So now let's talk about what to do in Honolulu, Hawaii. Like we said, we didn't have anything planned. But we did go to a tour spot, and they was trying to sell us, hey, we'll take you around the island. You will see this, you'll see that, you'll see that. And it was given how much?
70. $75 per person.
That was
no,
$125.
$125.
That was $125.
It was actually when the tour companies like on the street,
well, it was actually it was
businesses. They were
was
like in a business.
Yeah.
So we went into one of the tour companies. They wanted like $125 per person.
Yeah.
To do an island tour and take you this and take you that. However, we
stumbled upon a guy that kind of sold us. He has his own tour company, and he said it's black owned. Not saying we didn't want to give nobody else's our coin, but it was good to see that it was another person that looked like us there, and they were able to take us around and show us what we.
And that was $75.
That was $75, yeah. So that was much cheaper. So we got the group or the crew all together. They said let's do that, so we paid for that.
And that's when we had an all-day experience. They picked us up at 7:30. The tour went from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, we were tired. Like, exhausted. It was like, and we went from, like, it's so much of that footage that we have.
Yeah, we had to cut short.
I was like, no, I had to nip it down. Like, it was too much. Then they took us to this macadamia nut. Nobody got off. We like, no, we good.
Okay, so first it was, where did we stop at? Okay, so you seen all the landmarks. We showed you the lighthouse, the little beaches that we would pass through. We thought, like the guy told us, that we would stop and kind of go to the Turtle Beach.
I seen a Turtle Beach moment.
Yeah.
She was like, last time they saw all these turtles, and I'm like, well, we stopped, slowed down barely enough time so I can capture that picture. Then after that, it was like, we gone. We thought we was going to actually go to that beach so we can see more of the turtles, but she kept it moving, so. Yeah,
just kind of like take it all in and stay there for a minute. But because it probably was an all-day type of thing, we had to move. We had to move. So, she took us to this beach. You guys see my face. What in the world, not to disrespect anybody in Hawaii that goes to this beach, but it wasn't beautiful. It just seemed like it's a round-the-way beach. Like, this is where the locals go. You know, they can't make it to one of those prettier beaches, and they enjoy, but
it wasn't okay. About to go check out this beach that she wants us to check out. It's another beach in Hawaii. Look a little murky. You know, Tony's really not impressed.
It's not.
All we did was stick our feet in that one.
Yeah.
And that one you couldn't really see clear.
Yeah.
At all.
There was stuff coming up.
Yeah. No.
And so, once we left there, we did stop at the Dole Plantation. That was a nice little spot to go to because we got to try the pineapple ice cream.
Yeah, but they have actual other things there that you can do, like the maze and the train ride and stuff like that, but we didn't do none of that.
We didn't have time because, like we said, we was on a tour and it wasn't just our crew, it was other people on the tour with us. So we did get the ice cream. The ice cream was pretty good, sweet, pretty good. Mama Peaches and Don, they got the corn. They enjoyed the corn. They bucked that up. They bucked it up.
Right.
And what else did we, and that was it. And then we went to this coffee spot, which in that video, we did say, I can't wait to do a review because we just wanted to tell y'all that it wasn't great yet. That tour, let me finish. That tour, it was good from the beginning. She prayed. We enjoyed her giving us the stories. We enjoyed her telling us what was what and the language and what they use and how they use it. But I just wanted more of the experience, more of, you know, of course, learning the culture, and to see other stuff that was probably more exciting. We, like I said, we enjoyed the tour. It was just like a ride through. We stopped certain times. So when we went to the coffee spot and I said, I can't wait to do a review, we went there to try coffee. And you know, this is where they get us because they're taking all of the tourists to these spots to try the stuff so that you can buy whatever it is. Coffee was all right. It was all right. But where was the tour? Where was the tour? The good tour? The tour where I got out and it was a cave, or a tour I got out and we hiked a little bit and went up and we saw something. No, I know. I know, but we were promised something that was not.
What were we promised?
We was going to stop. That's all
I want.
No, we did. No, so just be careful on what tour you go on. Ask questions, because what you want is what you need. And what we got, it was okay. You know, it was something, but it was an all-day event, and we were done. And by then, we were like, what did we do after the tour?
We went to the pool, and then we went to the club.
Bam. Went to the pool, went to the club. All right, so the club there was called Play Bar. A nice club. You know, the locals, I believe, were in there. Mm-hmm. The tourists was in there. And we had a good time. We definitely had a good time.
It was like a 10-15 minute walk.
Yeah, from the
hotel.
And the thing you cannot do, you can't wear shorts. You can wear shorts, but you can't wear sweat shorts, which I didn't understand that.
You have to have a belt loop.
Right, which I don't get it. I don't understand it, but we had to go back 3 times. First time was because they had to change from the sweat shorts. Then the second time, Mama, Peaches, and Dion, they forgot the ID.
But we didn't get that far. It was like a block.
We was heading back. All right, so after we did that tour, we experienced something just quite grand. I'm trying to tell you. It was
like the next day, right?
It was the next day.
Yeah, the next
we
day.
experienced something quite grand. I knew it was going to be something really grand. I knew it was going to be because I called it. I said, you know what? I got to show my butt off tonight. And you saw me and Don do our thing.
So it was a nighttime party boat
on
a catamaran.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
My bad. I didn't say what I was talking about. I thought you guys were following me because you've been watching the videos, right? You've been watching the videos, but it was an epic day. The catamaran was awesome. The people that was on the catamaran was awesome. Our crew was awesome. We was getting it in. We was having a good time. The Mai Tais on there were strong.
Strong as hell.
The ones that you get off of the catamaran or before we got on land, it was sweet.
It was too sweet.
It was real sweet.
We had it at the club.
Yeah.
Mai Tai at the club.
It wasn't strong. It was just
sweet.
sweet. Yeah. But this one here, this was a banger.
That one
when
here?
I tell you.
That one right there?
When I tell you. So, we had an awesome time, guys, and we wouldn't trade that in for the world on that catamaran. So if you ever go to Hawaii, or just anywhere but Hawaii, take that catamaran.
Yeah.
Find out about it. I think the company, you have the company?
Yeah, I think so.
The company that we used, the people that were on the catamaran was awesome. They were very nice. They made sure that we had our drinks. They were like, we'll bring it to you, you know.
Yeah. It was cool. The experience of it was great.
Yeah.
So those are the only 2 excursions that we actually paid for. The rest of them we went with the flow.
Yeah. Like I said, nothing was planned. So we did those 2 and we were fine with it. We were happy.
What I say is when you're coming to Hawaii, plan it out.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Yes.
Like do more research. Like we want to go back. We definitely go back because I want to do some of the other islands.
Yes.
They said that Honolulu was like the best one to go to because it's like where the party's at and stuff like that. The other ones maybe a little bit more country or things of the nature, but I would like to try the other islands or island hop.
See what it gives.
Or maybe take a cruise and the cruise go to the different islands. That's what we're going to look into.
That would be awesome. That would definitely be awesome.
And do like a day trip each one.
Yeah. A day trip.
Like when to stop at the cruise port and it's a day. And we experience it before that day, then go to the next one, experience it for that day.
Okay.
Take a cruise.
I'm gonna have to go out of Hawaii though. I can't just stay in Hawaii.
What do you mean?
I need to go out of Hawaii. So yeah, it's gonna be 2 ports that we stop at. After those 2 ports, take me somewhere like Caribbean wise.
No.
Yeah.
I think they do just Hawaii.
Cabo. Take me somewhere else.
I think it's just Hawaiian.
It's like I'm just joking, guys.
But we can look into that. Also, y'all seen that we went to Vegas on the way back.
Yes.
So I'm a travel agent, 3DT Travel. So on the way, when I was looking at the flight back, we could have flew back and got back late and had a long flight and thing. I was like, no, it's an opportunity to see more, experience more. So there was a flight that had an 8-hour layover in Vegas. I'm like, we could do this. Like,
awesome.
We can do this. Go to Vegas, see Vegas, chill out, have something to eat. Experience the strip for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then get back on the plane. We wasn't in no rush because it still came on
Saturday afternoon.
Right.
It's over, but no, we ain't gonna make it over. We're gonna go ahead and stall a little bit.
Because we wasn't ready. We wasn't ready.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we definitely did that. And if you can do that, make two birds out of one stone. You know what I mean? Like,
make it work for you.
Yeah.
Make it work for you, baby. Okay? All right, we're going to do a recap. Recap. All right.
That was a one.
It was something like that. Number one,
yeah.
Make sure you know the hotel you're going to stay in, you know the area you're going to stay in, and what's around that hotel so that you can plan it out to know what you're going to do each and every day. 2,
save your coins.
Save your coins.
Save your coins. Money, 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 money.
Yes, have
yes,
money.
Yes, it is expensive.
Everybody
keeps saying Hawaii is expensive. Yes, it's expensive.
Yes. Research the reviews for food. The different restaurants that are out there. But not everything is good. It's not worth the money that you would be paying for. We learned the hard way. But it's a learning experience, so we was fine with it. But check out McDonald's sometime. Check out some of the areas that you know, the restaurants that you know that are a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
I think you'll be happy. Your pockets will be happy as well.
Or if you do like an Airbnb, where you have a house, you can cook your own food.
Bam. Definitely can do that. 4, plan out your excursions. Know exactly where you want to see or do, okay?
Oh, because we didn't talk about one of our excursions, the Catamaran.
Bam!
That was awesome.
And number 5, don't be so hard on yourself. Enjoy your trip. See Hawaii, the beautiful Hawaii island, and enjoy yourself. Yeah. Get lost. But make sure you have a group of people with you. I'm not saying get lost and be in the trenches or somewhere like that. I'm just saying go. Just go out.
Because it's very beautiful.
Walk the strip.
So
get the scenery. Get the pictures that you are not going to regret. I tell you, these pictures that we have, they're like postcard pictures.
The scenic sights are beautiful.
Yes. So, there you have it. We did a recap for you. We hoping that was in order. In order.
Probably messed up too.
That probably was, but y'all know us. We ain't perfect. Damn it. Like, this is our life. It's not a show.
Not a show. It's our life.
That's right. So, with that being said, we wanted to give y'all this review. We hope that it makes sense. We hope that you understand exactly what we had said and that it went in a good order. I know we probably jumped
all over the place because we don't really do these reviews.
We don't really do these reviews, but we just hope that you enjoy the reviews when we do them. And we're coming from the bottom of our heart with these reviews. We're letting you know what we think about it. Guys, you may have a different experience. You may be onto something. Share with us what you did. Share with us where you stayed. Share with us what food did you eat and what was good.
Also, if there's anything specifically that you want us to talk more about, we can talk about it in another video.
Yes.
If you want.
Yes. Our Bangaz is awesome. Bangaz, give us questions if you want. Like I said, we here for y'all. We love y'all. This is for us. Okay? So, on that note,
thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all your love and support.
Yes,
Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Come on, baby.
Tell a friend, bring a friend.
Come
New
on.
videos each and every Monday, Wednesday,
Bam.
and AM. That's just because you made so we can't post.
That's right, that's right. Y'all heard what he said. Please, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment in the comment section. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you share us, Dion and Tony. We would love you so much for that. We will see you on the next video. We love you. Peace.
Hey guys, P.S. Tony's birthday was Thursday.
Yes!
We made a goal to reach 1,000. We are at 929. So we're humble and grateful that you all are watching. And we thank you for your love and support.
Thank you.
So we out.